What's good, my people? E in the building, Ernest in the building. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? I got a lot on my mind, man, and what I want to talk about is jealousy, envy, and support. Now, as y'all know, you got Instagram, you got Facebook, you got YouTube, you got Twitch, you got all these social media sites, and on most of them, you see a lot of people balling. You see a lot of people, doing acting videos. You see a lot of people giving money to homeless, which I don't think should be on camera because, that's just a whole bunch of show to get views and likes and shit like that. I don't condone none of that at all. But you have all these social websites, and some people use it as, just to take pictures and look good and, flash for the camera, money and things like that. And other people use it as a platform, some like myself and other YouTubers and other Facebooks, watchers, et cetera, et cetera. But what I want to say is, me personally, I never got jealous of anybody. Whether you have a stronger fan base, whether you, is envy more than anybody else, whether you got more fame more than anybody else, money, whatever. That shit, I never cared about none of that. Because you can't take none of it with you when you dead. It's just you and Jesus Christ and God himself. But what I want to say is, I love everybody. I salute everybody that's doing good. That shit makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't get your blessings by hating and, being upset because on how your life not being or how you not living like the next person. It's up to you to change on how you live. It's up to you not to be sitting on your couch, going to sleep, and not doing shit and wasting your time away. You want to get money, get out the bed, sleepy head. Get your ass out the bed, sleepy head. Man, it's hard to say it though because, a lot of people that grew up in poverty without not having anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can sit up here and act like you can relate, which I can. I mean, shit, I've been doing 9 to 5s damn near all my life. I've been, I help out, when I can. If I got it to give, I give. If I got it to give to the homeless, I would give. I would never put it on camera. You will never see me doing it because I won't put it on camera, but I give because I want my blessings. And I know God got me, personally. But like I said, back on topic, you got a lot of people that be in the comments, other celebrities, and they'll talk a lot of things like, you sold your soul to the devil, or you flashing too much for the camera. I mean, me personally, I don't really too much care about none of that. The only thing I would care about you using, the camera or anything for is, getting the word out to your people, spreading the word, coming with a positive message. Letting them know that, it's not okay to envy anybody, to be jealous. It's not okay to hate because this person has more than you. It's not okay to threaten or cause bodily harm to anybody because they has more than you. You will never catch a blessing that way. The only thing that's going to uplift you is within. And I've been saying this damn near in all my videos. I use it in all my videos, within. All you got is yourself, self-motivation, self-thought. You can't sit up here and rely on everybody else on how you live or how you been brought up in life. You can't blame everybody for your mistake and your problems. That is just ain't the way how it goes. You can't sit up here and say that, oh, well, my mom left me at this age, and now you 23 years old and you still saying the same thing. Because ain't nobody gonna too much care. I mean, we can relate and, know how you feel, but now you're a grown person. Do you still have to live that way? Can you change it for the better? Can you do better by your child? Not to do what your mom or your father did to you? Or do you want to just stay hating people for all your life because of that? It's not good to hate. It's not good to be upset all the time. It actually kills you. Only slowly. The devil is working overtime. And if we don't sit up here and we don't wake up, we're going to be gone as a human race. We will lose as a human race. We don't sit up here and tell our kids right from wrong. We don't sit up here and tell them about what not to do as far as, talking to anybody that pull up in the street saying, can you get in my car or anything like that, with all the missing women and children that have been missing over this past year, maybe plenty years in the previous years that don't nobody never talk about. Well, I basically bring it up in all my videos. It's time for us to start holding these rappers and these entertainers accountable. Now, I was sitting up here looking at an interview with Future. And I also looked at this interview with Juice WRLD. I actually looked at Juice WRLD's interview first. And he was saying that he heard a song by Future about drinking, sipping lean, and how good it made him feel. And Juice WRLD was saying that made him want to be a rapper. That made him that envied him right there. That made him motivated. God bless his soul. God bless your soul, Juice WRLD. God bless his soul. Chicago's own. But anyway, man, like I said, he envied him. And when Future found that out, Future, he kind of felt bad about it, rightfully so, because what these rappers talk about in their raps, they could not be doing in real life. Half of them could be, I'll say getting in shape, eating well, all these things that they promote in their raps, they may not be doing in real life. And then our kids growing up want to be just like these entertainers or want to be like these rappers and feel like, popping mollies and perks and pills, that will help out. That will give them an edge. When all it's doing is leading you straight to the death. 6 feet under. Now, if you're going to rap and you're going to be a public servant, it's time to start teaching our children knowledge. This generation is so fucked up. It's crazy, man. It really is. With the amount of kids being killed, it's at record level, especially in the city of Chicago. Believe me, born and raised, baby. I see this shit. Now they want to call it the new normal instead of doing something about it. That's why you can't trust the news. The news talk about what they want to talk about. They talk about overseas more than they talk about what's going on in their own backyard. And I know half of us see this, but most of us would glance, kick it down the can, kick it down the street, maybe protest a couple of days, and let it be. Cause we'll forget all about it.
218.
Cause we'll act like it don't concern us.
Go ahead.
When it's really up to
You're
us.
fired. Our roll system was up to 360.
Man, sorry about that, y'all. But anyway,
Okay?
back on point. It's really up to
Our
us
old system up to 360.
to give the message out to the
I
children
just shut it off.
and to our younger generation, and let them know it's not okay to hate. It's not okay to rob. It's not okay to steal. It's not okay to do none of them things. It's not going to get you anywhere. You may want them things. You may think them things are good for you, but God may have his own plans for you. He may not want you to be like that next person with the jewelry, you know, all the fame, the fortune. You know that may not be you. That may not be on your purpose on this earth, on why you here. It took me to realize that kind of shit. You got to look at things in the bigger picture.
Alarm.
This is the Matrix. This is the wasteland. This is not the real world. This is not what we really living up in. Because when it's all said and done, we all the same people in God's eyes. We all the same. We need to start supporting each other more. We need to start listening, understanding more better, and wondering what we really want in life and how we want our kids to grow up. Because we lead them straight down to either jail or in the graveyard. We basically letting them do what they want half of the time. They on social media 24/7. Most of the time, you got a lot of social media beef, a lot of celebrity takeout, distractions. That's what I call them. Why would you care about that next person's life on that person doing something with another person's man or woman? It's a distraction. It's to get you to not look at the bigger picture of what's really going on. And if you don't wake up, you're going to be tormented right along in this matrix world. But like I said though, man, it's not good to hate. It's not good to be jealous. It's not good at all, period. It's time to support, man. That's what it is. It's time to support. Alright, y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Ernest Smith, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Love y'all. Peace and love. God bless. Hey, man. Like, share, comment. Please give me some feedback. I would love it. Whether it's negative or whether it's positive. It's on wherever how you want to take it. But I would love some feedback, y'all. Alright, y'all, man. I'm up out of here.